Welcome back, guys and girls. Let me turn this music off. Goodness, jeez. Alright, let's get rid of that. Whew. Alright. So, I'm going to show you how to GM Magery, making some money and getting your fame up at the same time. First, I want to let you know that all the regs on this server run at 3 gold apiece. So, any spell is going to cost you 3 gold per reg if you succeed in it. Now, this is a blade spirits trick, so you want at least 50 magery. And so 3 gold, 3 gold, 3 gold, that's 9 gold. You're going to cast this between 10 and 20 times, so between 90 gold to 180 gold. More so when you're lower, but as you get up a little bit, you will not cast as many times with failing. So what I'm going to do is I am headed to Wind, which you can recall inside of. In Wind, we have, of course, we have the Dragon and Drake area down here at the bottom that I've showed you in the animal taming video. And we're going to run over. There are some actual dragons right there that I have tamed. Just going to tell them to hang out here. We are going to go over here. There is a Litch room, which spawns pretty quickly whenever you start farming. If you want to farm liches, there's normally 2 liches and a lich lord over here. Normally takes about 2-3 minutes for them to spawn. It's a little slow, but you might appreciate that later. And then, of course, over here, where most servers have a daemon room, YeOldeSphere has something a little more interesting. We have a Ballrun room. Now, the Ballruns, they spawn 3 at a time, and they are pretty badass. Now, what you're going to do is you are going to lure these over to where you want to go, which is not that far, but it'll take a second. And this is a really good way to GM Magery. It takes a little time if you want to get a second character on here to actually lure the Ballrun. That would be a wise idea. So basically what you're doing is you're going to lure this guy up the hill a little bit. If you come on, come on, come on. So now he is going to come right here. This is a town guard area that's going to stop him right there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to poison him. That way I get the rep when he dies. If you do not poison him, you may not get any fame. And then I'm going to cast Blade Spirits right behind him. And I'm going to do this over and over and over. And what will happen is the Blade Spirit is going to attack him. Well, first it's going to say it's going to attack you, but it cannot come into the town, so then it's going to get bored with you and it's going to attack him. I have been killing these bad boys with between 15 and 20 Blade Spirits. So there's one down, he dispels it. I've got another one going down. Now, making sure that poison stays on him is going to make sure he does not regenerate any health. So, if he loses the poison, you definitely want to throw it down again on him. That way he stays engaged in the fight. The Blade Spirits keep killing him, and when he dies, you get the fame. So, what you're looking at is, this is a 3rd Blade Spirit, and that should get him down to about halfway. I'm going to throw another one. Now, as I said, this is costing about 9 gold a cast. And I want you to see it all the way through. That way you can see about what you're getting. Now, on other servers, this is kind of slow. There are servers where you can make 60k, 80k, 100k, 120k an hour or more, depending on what server you're on. The spawns here are a little bit slower than some servers as far as the boss mobs. Now, as it stands right here, this is pretty safe to do. I have not seen a red yet in Win. There are a couple of PKers on the server. While he is dealing with that one, I am going to bring up meditation and make sure I'm not out of mana, because med does go a little slow passively, but when you activate the skill, as you can see, it is going up really quick. And I am not even GM meditation. I am merely 82.7, 80.7 real. So basically, the poison has come off, so I am going to throw another Blade Spirit down, and I am going to poison him again, because I want to make sure that I get the fame and karma for it. And the Blade Spirit will continue attacking him. So now we've got like 6 of them down, 7 of them down. The Ballruns, the lowest one, I've killed several of these. The lowest one I've seen was 1,300 gold. The highest one I've seen was 1,800 gold. So if you figure, if you spend, even if you cast this 20 times, even with your poison costing you 3 gold apiece, you're still going to come out with profit. Now, if you want to, you can set a macro here for your caster to use skilled meditation, and then cast Blade Spirit target area, cast poison on closest gray, and you would be able to just sit here and macro it over and over and over. And if you want, you can use a second tune to run and get more. Now, that's if you want to run a second tune. It'd be a little bit faster. That way you don't have to reset this guy, and you can just sit and over and over and over. As far as getting to Wind, it's in the mountains north of Brit. There is no teleport stone. There's no rune library set up yet. I will be working on that shortly, getting a rune library set up for that. But as it stands right now, and I'm pretty much dragging this video on just a little bit to show you exactly how much you're going to get. It looks like this one may actually kill this Ballrun, so let me get down here and get ready to take him out. That way you can see, and I'm just going to see about casting a couple other spells to get him taken care of. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my Dispel, that way I can get rid of, if I end up having a leftover Blade Spirit. Alright, let's get him not completely out. I do have a little bit of Magery. If it was 50, I would still be working on just the Blade Spirits. I am currently 98.4 Magery. There is not at this point a requirement for Magery to get into Wind. As you know, on other servers, you have to have 80 Magery to get in, but that is not the case here. Now, I've gained a large amount of karma and a small amount of fame. I'm still good. Now, here we go. 1476. I'm going to take a look inside this loot bag. It is a magic sword. If I wanted to keep it, I would. If not, whatever. If you want to collect scrolls to fill out other spell books, that's a magic flame strike. You can get good scrolls. So now all I'll do is run down here and lure another one up and safely kill it. That is a good way to GM Magery. You can GM meditation, and of course you're going to get hit a couple of times by the spells, so you will get some resist games. So have fun with that, and let me know what you think in the comments.